The icebreaker speech. The very first planned speech for all Toastmasters, I think. And unlike the Titanic, I hope that I'm the one breaking the ice rather than the ice breaking me. Now, I came to Toastmasters because I'm on a mission. A mission to have impact and do something meaningful. I have this desire deep within me to make the world a better place with this life that I've been given, using my experiences, skills and expertise to inspire people to create a life that truly matters to them in there. Because there's this fundamental truth that I've discovered on this journey, and that's that life doesn't happen to you, it happens through you. But I haven't always seen it that way. In 2018, an average of 17 people each day in the UK ended their own lives, and I thought I was going to be one of them. When I was 8, my mum was murdered. As a child, I experienced domestic abuse, neglect, and rejection. But somehow, I was okay. Now, as I grew up, I was confused because having spent 15 years working with some of the most mentally unwell people you can imagine, you can see that the writing was on the wall for those who experienced significant trauma. Depression, anxiety, psychosis were just some of the diagnoses that would follow unsavoury life events. But I was okay. Now, I have to admit, I felt like I was lucky that I got away with one there. And my friends would say to me, Alex, do you ever even thought about speaking to someone about what you went through? It's a pretty big deal. And I would always say, no, I don't feel the need to, because I'm okay. But in 2018, I realised that I was not okay. I was staring in the face of a breakup, losing my house and everything I ever wanted to have and be. I felt alone, lost and was on the verge of giving up, on the verge of becoming another 2018 suicide statistic. These things that I lost at the time, they meant the world to me. They're a representation of me completing life. And I felt like I lost everything. And when you lose something that matters to you that much, it hurts, right? And it turns your world upside down. And after all that happened, I felt that all I was left with was this shell of a person who was unlovable, was not good enough, and didn't matter. Now, trauma, no matter how big or small, it has a habit of doing that to people. It distorts your world, it makes you feel small, and unworthy of anything significant happening in your life to you. And what happens is, because of that void we have within us, we look outside of ourselves to people, for possessions, for a saviour to come take away that pain. But when these people leave, or things leave for whatever reason, we blame them, and then we're left with this huge exposed wound that we were never able to heal ourselves. But on that very day that I considered ending my life, a light bulb went off, and I woke up. See, I realised it was never the things that I lost that caused me to feel that way. It was that through all my experiences, I had lost myself. And as I stood there on that day, staring at the mirror, tears running down my eyes, shivers running down my spine, I realised that I was faced with a choice. A choice that I was responsible for making and had always been responsible for making. Do I allow the situations that occur in my life to bury me? Or do I claw my way through the dirt and find the light? Do I allow the icebergs I encounter to sink my ship? Or do I embrace the wounds they cause, enable them to heal, find the gold so I can navigate the obstacles I face? Because pain is something we all experience in life. None of us are able to escape it. But pain is not supposed to keep you down. Because we've all been gifted within us this ability that some of us aren't even aware of, to rise above our experiences and grow, to find meaning and purpose in the things we face. It took me 25 years to realise that my life was always in my hands, that my life, my happiness was up to me, that I didn't have to be buried by my trauma, my adversity, or the setbacks that I faced. And more importantly, that I was the one, regardless of what anyone else thought, who got to decide whether I was lovable, good enough, and whether I mattered. So I stand here today before you all telling you that no matter what you experience in life, your value will never ever decrease. You do not have to wait 25 years for that. You can rise above and you can thrive. You can achieve your dreams, you can live your best life, and you can start doing that now. All you have to do is promise yourself that no matter what you experience, you will never, ever give up on yourself.